Ladies and gentlemen, we are Kids 5 and we are so happy to announce this play. Please enjoy this beautiful story. This is Sleeping Beauty. The king announces on the next Sunday the little prince will be baptized. Everybody is invited to the palace. Hail to the king! Hail to the king! Hail to the queen! Hail to the queen! Hail to the princess! Hail to the princess! The day the princess was baptized, people were happy because they loved the king and queen. That day, 6 fairies were invited. Each one gave the princess a gift. She will be the most beautiful princess. She will be like an angel. She will be the most gracious girl in the kingdom. She will be the greatest dancer. She will be loved by everybody. When the 6th fairy was about to speak, an old fairy entered the palace. Why didn't you invite me? You didn't invite the oldest fairy. Ha 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 ha. Very good then. Instead of a gift, I will give her a spell. The princess will, in her 15th birthday, prick herself with a spindle and fall down dead. Yes! No! My baby! It can't be possible! And then she left the palace. But then the 6th fairy approached the princess, and with her magic wand she said, "Don't worry, your majesty, your daughter will not die. She will prick her finger with a spindle, but she will not die. She will fall into a deep sleep for 100 years, until a prince, son of a king, wakes her up." The king gave orders that every spindle in the whole kingdom should be burned. Years passed by, and the little baby turned into a beautiful and the most beautiful girl in the kingdom. But one day, when the little girl was walking into every room and tower in the palace, she found an old lady who was sitting with her spindle. "Oh, sweet old lady, what are you doing?" "Don't you see, young lady, I am spinning." "It's very nice. Can I try?" "Sure." "Show me how, old lady. This is... And the princess pricked her finger with the spindle and fell to the ground. Then the king called the 6th fairy. "Now, what is going to happen, good fairy? Where are you? My little girl, good fairy, help us." "She will sleep for 100 years. Everybody in the kingdom will fall into a deep sleep too, including the maids, noblemen, maidens, animals, guards, and the whole court, including you and the queen, so that when the princess wakes up, she will not be alone." "What about the castle?" "This castle will remain in the middle of the deep forest, and nobody will be able to get near it until 100 years have passed. Don't worry, your majesty, your daughter then will be very happy." Time passed by rapidly. The forest was so deep that people could only see the castle's tower. But one day... Horse! "Good morning, old man. What are you doing?" "I am taking care of my ship. This is the only thing I can do." "How old are you?" "I'm 75 years old." "Then you must know who is the owner of that magnificent palace." "Oh, yes, sir. A long time ago, my father told me that the castle was under a spell. He said that a beautiful princess is there, waiting for a prince to wake her up and marry her. But for now, nobody can go inside. Don't worry, old man, I will. But you can't. The forest will not let you in. Goodbye. The man was a very handsome prince who was hunting in a nearby woods. The prince's horse galloped towards the castle where Sleeping Beauty was waiting. When he arrived, the trees led him in until he reached the great staircase that led to the castle. That old man was right. The castle is in deep sleep. Everybody's sleeping, guards, maids, birds, but I have to look for the princess. Finally, in a small room, he found the beautiful princess sleeping, lying in the bed, wearing a gold-embroidered dress. The prince approached her and knelt down and kissed her. Beautiful princess, where I am in your palace. You have just woken up from 100 years sleep. Why did I sleep so much? Who are you? I am a prince, son of a king. I came to wake you up. The good fairy told me the story, and she said that the bad fairy died a long time ago. No, prince, I don't remember anything. And now, what? Now we will go to my palace. We will get married, and we will invite all the fairies that made you so beautiful, gracious, smart, and good. Oh, yes, prince. We will be the happiest king and queen on earth. When they arrived to the prince's kingdom, the crowd was already gathered in the streets. People of the town, please receive your prince and princess. Hail to the princess! Hail to the prince! Hail to the king and queen! And that is how the princess, after 100 years sleeping, became a queen and lived happily forever and ever.